Today we're going to talk about in this video how to graph a quadratic equation. You'll notice that this quadratic equation does not have a bx term, and we'll do a video on graphing when it has all three terms in a little bit. This method that I'm about to show you can be used if you just have an ax term as well, or if you have an ax squared plus c term. So this is an ax squared plus c term. So we're going to do it by graphing using what I like to call the Fab 5. The Fab 5 are -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to take those x's, and that's what we're going to plug in to our function. So -2 times -2 squared plus 3. That's where we're going to start. So I'm going to follow order of operations. Order of operations says I do my exponents first. So -2 squared is 4. So I've got -2 times 4 plus 3. So that would be -8 plus 3, which is -5. Now I'm going to plug in -1. So -2 times -1 squared plus 3. -1 squared is 1. -2 times +1 is -2. And then add that 3 at the end. It's a 1. -2 times 0 squared plus 3 would be 0 plus 3, which is 3. And then, if you know anything about quadratics, you know that they're reflective. So, because this doesn't have a bx term, the axis of symmetry is at 0, so I can actually just reflect the 2 points that I've already done. But I'm going to prove to you that that's true as well. So I'm going to plug in 1, and I have -2 times 1 plus 3. -2 plus 3 is +1. Now I'm going to plug in 2, so I got -2 times 2 squared plus 3. 2 squared, we already said, was 4. So -2 times 4 plus 3, which is -8 plus 3, which is -5. So as I said before, if you've got an ax squared quadratic or an ax squared plus c quadratic, you can just, after you do -2, -1, and 0, you can just repeat the values on the other side of 0. All right, so now I'm going to graph that. So here's my graph. I'm going to graph -2, -5. I'm going to graph -1, +1. I'm going to graph 0, 3, 1, 1, and 2, -5. Then I'm going to connect these guys to make my parabola. And there is your quadratic. So if you are graphing a y equals ax squared equation or a y equals ax squared plus c equation, either one you can use the Fab 5 to graph. So this works for either one. Hopefully that clears things up on how to graph your basic quadratics.